Greetings, my fellow normies. This is Scott, your host, just a normie. And if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and share. And today we're going to be talking about Star Trek's new series that's coming to Nickelodeon called Prodigy. And there's a lot of criticism out there. I kind of like the characters that they're showing and stuff. I mean, some of the criticism is legitimate and stuff, but every character in here is kind of an alien. You got someone that's like gooey. He looks like he's that guy from the character that's a green goo from Orville and stuff. You've got this robot that's in here that looks like he's from Lost in Space and all that. And then you got this huge, fat, really large character and stuff, and he just kind of looks like the dumbed down kind of, the weight behind it all. And then you've got two other characters, but they're all aliens. There's no humanoids in this and stuff like that. And a lot of people are like, oh, and stuff. But thing is, too, is it kind of reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy in a cartoon format for some reason. So the article here, Star Trek Prodigy, is set to boldly take on a group that the franchise hasn't focused on in quite some time. The kids. That's a case with this new animated series that will air at some point in 2021. It's a great new path for the well-established franchise, working in a new demographic around some of the same themes we've seen in other shows. And I want to say too, I know that there's a lot of criticism when it comes to Star Trek Discovery, which, in my opinion, is a dumpster fire. But if Gene Roddenberry was alive today, he would say that like back in the 60s when the original Star Trek was canceled after 4 seasons and stuff, it actually turned into a cartoon and stuff. And his position was, well, it's still on TV and stuff. So it's still getting out there. And I kind of agree with that. But at the same time, I'm wondering if Paramount just doesn't know what to do with it and all that, It's an animated show, granted, it's in that cheesy, cartoonish, so I don't really care for it. I like the other stuff way better, but Star Trek Prodigy will feature a cast of kids from a variety of intergalactic races that come about the franchise a little differently than we've seen in previous iterations. Instead of going through Starfleet training and moving up the ranks, this group stumbles upon an abandoned starship that is a Federation-class starship and takes it for their own use. It sets off a series of adventures that will land them in the middle of the Star Trek universe, and unlike other iterations of the show, this latest will be the first to not include any human characters as part of the central cast. However, we do know that Kate Mulgrew, who portrayed Captain Janeway on Voyager, so I don't know how that's gonna work into that. I don't know. The characters feature the first image of Star Trek Prodigy, which I have in my thumbnail. As part of the promotional video of Star Trek franchise, the original plan had been to put Prodigy, which is decidedly geared towards a younger audience, on Nickelodeon, but the plan has changed, and now Star Trek will show it on Paramount Plus, which was previously CBS All Access and all that. In Prodigy, the animated realm is the already running Star Trek Lower Decks. Lower Decks is made in a different format of art animation, which I don't really care for. It's really cheesy. I just don't care for it. That show has already aired for a full season on CBS All Access, which has been doing dismal in numbers. All that. This latest anime show will be shifting away from the older generation of Star Trek fans and begin to work a new demographic into the mix. Other shows joining Star Trek Prodigy as part of this franchise push will be already running Picard and Discovery, which have been met with rave reviews, which is BS. That's not true. Discovery is below I think 300, 400,000 views. And Picard is nowhere in there either as well. It's below the million mark as well. It's season 2 is allegedly in production hell. They can't seem to insure Sir Patrick Stewart. So I think they're going to have to go in another direction. We know that Brave New Worlds with Anson Mount as Captain Pike will be, it's in production right now, so we'll be seeing that pretty soon as well too. Other than that, we don't know anything else other than Kate Mulgren as Catherine Janeway and Bill Campbell as Akona are going to be doing some voice work and all that for Prodigy, and her character, actual Janeway, is actually going to show up. I've done a few videos with regards to rumors and updates with regards to Star Trek Brave New Worlds with Captain Pike as Anson Mount and all that. But let me know what you think down below. I'm not too pleased or where this is going, but let me know what you think down below. Really appreciate it. Take care, everybody. Bye.